So what's up, my creative friends? Welcome back to Ladyash TV. I am Lady Ash, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video series. I know, I can't sing, whatever. I'm bringing you a brand new series called Your Business Landscape. And today I am incorporating art. Yes, today I'm incorporating a series of paintings from watercolors and doodling called Your Business in Bloom. And today I am encouraging you to start your business. Stop talking about it, stop musing, stop worrying, stop fretting, stop becoming insecure and fearful, and just start that business that you have been thinking about, that you've been wanting to start. Now is the opportune time to start your fabulous business that God gave you. In this video, I'm giving you 7 tips on how to conquer fear and start your business. So I'm coming to you not just from an artist space, but also from an entrepreneurial space. You need to just start your business. Yes, you just need to get going with it. Just need to do what's necessary to just get the ball rolling. So let's just put those fears to rest. Let's just put those insecurities to rest and just do it. The first tip: do not let fear and uncertainty and doubt prevent you from starting your business. The fear of not getting it right, the uncertainty of the economy, what's happening with COVID-19 and any other disease that may be out there, then the self-doubt that plagues you day in, day out, that tells you you are not good enough to do this. You have to get around these thoughts. Let me give you a few insights on not letting these thoughts overcome you. You have to take courage. Don't worry about not having the right and accurate approach for your business, because there is no right or accurate approach for your business. Really, Shawn? Really? None. You just need to start. Start where you are. Start with the idea that you have. Think it through and start with something, because as you grow, you will be able to build on that product and get better and better and better. Yeah. Do not sit and wait for the right equipment. Do not tell yourself, oh, I need an easel, and if I don't have an easel I can't paint, or oh, I need a high definition camera, because if I don't have one I can't start a YouTube channel, or I need a very super fast computer, because if I don't get one I can't write. Those are just excuses that you give to yourself because you are fearful of failure. A lot of people have the fear of starting your own business. A lot of people do. So you're not alone. But today, after watching this video, you are not going to let this fear overcome you anymore. Stop waiting for the right amount of money to start your business. Just look at your life, look at your finances and say, what do I have to give up to get this started? It can be your cable, whatever ways, means you can save. You may need to stop eating out. There are many things that you can do. There must be a way where you can cut and get some money to start your business. Yes, I believe you can, because we all are doing things and we all are using our resources in areas that we don't need to. So we have to make a sacrifice, a financial sacrifice. We'll have to sacrifice our time, but don't wait for the ideal amount of money, because guess what? You will never wake up and look on your bed and go, ooh, a pile of money for me to start my business. It's not going to be there. So you have to start somewhere. When I wanted to start my business, when I started my business actually, I had a lot of clients who wanted to pay me for my paintings. I'm like, yeah. But then I would have to only get cash from them because I did not have a point of sale machine. So when I said gentle TV, you won't be seeing a cable anymore, because really it was the TV that was watching the cable, not me. I used to turn it on and then fall asleep and the TV watched me. So I said, TV, guess what? There will be no more cable, because I'm giving up the cable and I'm using the money from the cable to pay for my point of sale machine every month. So I'll have a mobile point of sale machine, and when a client wants to pay for a painting, I accept credit cards. I accept debit cards. And they'll say, Lord, here comes so, like, really, Shawn? I'm like, I'm about business. That's a sacrifice. But it was a sacrifice worth making. So you have to think about an area in your life where you can give up something to start this business. Now things are a little bit different because we're home a lot because of the pandemic that we're going through. But hey, there are many ways that you're saving. You don't have to spend as much on gasoline, especially if you usually commute for at least an hour to work. You have a savings there. You're now making homemade meals. Hello. You're saving on money there. You're no longer spending X amount to buy expensive lunches. You're making your own lunch. So guess what? You're saving there. So it's only you that can determine, can say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give up this so I can get started. But don't wait for the ideal sum. It just won't happen. The next thing I needed to let go of, where it comes on to uncertainty, is just people's feedback and their opinion. That's just what it is. Opinions, feedback. Sometimes we just have to learn from our own mistakes. We just have to go with our gut feelings. So we don't have to worry about the feedback that we get from others. Don't take it personally. We just have to go with our gut feelings, knowing that this is really what I want to do. You take the opinion, you run with it, and then you'll see if it works. And if it doesn't, you can change it. It's your business. You can revamp it. You can rebrand it. It's up to you. But don't get too caught up on the fact that, oh, persons are going to write negative comment on my Facebook page, or persons won't like my comment, or they won't like my post, or they won't give me any feedback. And that's okay. They don't have to. You have to get to that place where you let go of the fear and the uncertainty of what will happen and just do it anyways. So, are you a perfectionist? I sometimes get in my head a lot, and I think and overthink things, but not for too long. I'm an action-oriented person. I just do things. I started this YouTube channel and I said, okay, I'm just gonna go with what I'm feeling. And then after 25 videos, I said, okay, I'm going to revisit. I'm going to look at the statistics. I'm going to see what persons are responding to. And guess what? I'm just going to do things differently. I'm going to add some spice. I'm going to add some pizzazz. I'm going to do something that nobody else on the internet is doing. I said, I'm going to do something that nobody else on the internet is doing. And I can safely say that using the art to merge with the business is kind of different for the internet right now. It's kind of different for YouTube right now. So I'm using the art that you're seeing, which are blooms that I'm painting and sketching, but blooms that I've sketched using doodles, and doodles is so powerful, helps you to relax. But at the same time, I'm giving you a business message. So I'm combining the art with the motivation. Hence the name of my business, The Art of Motivation. It's different, it's fresh. Some people may not like it. Some people say, oh, that's clever. So she pairs up the art with the business and gives you two things in one. Yes, and that is exactly who I am. So after doing 25 videos and looking at what persons like, I have decided to just go for it. So don't go for perfection. You won't get it right the first time, but just be open and receptive to change. Just be open to doing things differently, and you'll be just. So that's your first tip. Don't let fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt hold you back. So the next tip I have for you is have confidence in your business. Yes, you have to believe without a doubt that what you're doing is the best thing since sliced bread. You just have to totally believe in your business. So why do you think you have to do the art? Nobody wants to see your artwork. We just want to hear what you have to say. Oh, Shawn, why don't you stop talking while I watch the art? I just want to see the art. Well, guess what? My channel is about the art and the business together. So if this is not the space for you, honey bunny, go watch another video. But I'm doing what my instinct says for me to do. I'm doing what I truly want to do. I am doing what I love. I love being an entrepreneur, and I also love being an artist. And I love, 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 love just to motivate people, because I'm coming from a place where I know what the worst is, and I know what good is, and I'm striving for the best. So I have a lot to offer. I have a lot of stories to tell. I have a lot to share. And if I can find a space to motivate somebody while you watching me paint, hey, that works for me. So you really have to have confidence in your business. You really have to have confidence in what you're doing, and know that you're doing the right thing. Know that you're doing it for the right reasons. And if you're cool with that, then it's okay if the person don't really like it. You just have to roll with it. It's yours. One of the things that will help you to build this confidence that I'm talking about is to just have a 5-sentence pitch about your business. In 5 sentences, you sum up what you do, how you do it, and how it impacts the world. Boom. Every time you say that, every time you talk about your business, you become more and more confident in what you're doing. You start believing in yourself. And guess what? You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in what you're doing so that other people can believe in you too. If you are not so sure, Lord, me no like how the mountain look. No, that's how I draw the mountain. I'm not, that's me. That's my expression of the mountain. Don't try to be another artist. Don't try to be another person. Just do you. Sit with what you are given. Grow through it, and you will become better. But you just have to believe in yourself. And every time you give yourself those 5 sentences, I used to tell myself them every time in the mirror, every morning. My business is the art of motivation, where I inspire and nurture creativity in others, where I bring art, or where I use art as a to help persons to grow and live better lives. This, my friend, is life-changing. It's not just about painting and doing art. It's about growing and become the best version of yourself. It's about showing up. That's more than 5 sentences. All right, never mind. I was just getting carried away there. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I've gone past the 5 sentences, but I really absolutely love what I do, and I'm so happy that I'm doing it. Just believe in your business and know that your business is impacting this world. And if you have one subscriber on your YouTube channel, if you have one customer, just stick with that person. Others will come, but just give that person the best that you have. And so one of the things that I thought about when I was revamping or recreating or rebranding or rethinking my YouTube channel, I wanted to bring my authentic self. I wanted to bring more of me. I wanted to be more of Lady Ash, and not so much be nervous in front of the camera and so on. And you know what encouraged me? I went and I looked at other channels, persons who have millions of people on it. Billions of people on their channel. And when I look at where they started, I go, oops, yeah, they have grown. And so I'm giving myself permission to grow in front of you. I'm giving myself permission to just love who I am and who I'm being in this world. And I want you to follow me and grow with me and help me to show up in this world in a positive, help me to continue to show up in this world in a positive way. To have confidence in your business also means you have to live your business. Now, sometimes it just simply may be your nail polish. Say your business brand is blue and yellow. Wear blue and yellow nail polish. Every time you see your nails, you're reminded that your hands are creating something powerful in this world. Your hands are making a difference. Your hands are planting the seed for your blossoms to bloom, for your business to bloom into beautiful flowers. So just do simple things that will help you to connect with your brand. The third tip I have for you, and this is pretty standard, is you need a plan. Yes, you need a plan. You need a business strategy. Now, I'm not saying have a formal business plan, but if you are going to make flip-flops, you need to determine what kind of flip-flops you are making. You need to know how much it's going to cost to make those flip-flops. You need to know how many flip-flops you want to make. You need to know what colors you're going to make them in. And then you make a plan to say, by mid-year, I would have constructed, I would have sold, I would have manufactured, I would have designed X number of flip-flops. You have to be very clear of what your strategy is. So let me tell you what I do. Every year I do a business vision board where, yes, I'm a vision boardie. I map out everything that I want to achieve in my business in picture. So I write out my yearly plan and then I do a vision board. But I go a little bit further with it. From that 1 year plan, I map out what I want to do each quarter, what I want to achieve each quarter, and then I break it down by month, what I want to achieve each month. And then I break it down every week in each month, what my objectives are. And daily, I come up with 3 to 5 things that I want to do or I need to do to get the objective for the week met. And when I start with the 3 to 5 things and I start meeting the weekly objectives, automatically I'm moving forward because my monthly objectives will be met and my quarterly objectives will be met, and then of course my yearly objectives will be met. So every day you have to be so intentional about what it is that you need to do in your business to move forward. Now with my 9 to 5, I go to work between 8:30 and 5 most days. And as you know, work is not really between 8:30 and 5. You have to work long hours sometimes. But what I do is I move back to Kingston, which is one of my strategies. I used to drive for 1 full hour from St. Catherine into Kingston every single day, get to work, right? So now I'm living in Kingston. I save on gasoline and I save that time that I usually spend in traffic now in my business every day. And so I have 2 additional hours on top of the 4 hours that I normally spend in my business. So I ended up with 6 hours now that I'm living in Kingston, that I moved from St. Catherine. So that's a strategy that I decided to employ this year, well, started last year to employ, so that I have more time to build the areas of my business that I'm now working on building out. So that's 2 additional hours. Now you work from home. Hello, we're working from home, Jamaica. So that extra hour that I normally take to get ready and to put makeup on and to find the perfect dress and all that stuff, that hour I can now use in my business as well to either do social media or I can do market research. Whatever it is, I have a little bit more time every day to pump in my business. So I have to be very, very deliberate on how I spend my time. I have to be very, very deliberate on who I let into my space and the level of distractions that I allow, because I have to stay focused because my business is priority. So you need to create a plan. You need to be clear on your targets. You need to be clear on what you want, the number of customers that you want, how much money you want to make, when you want to make the money by, and you need to just be clear of the number of products that you're taking to the market. That's tip number 3. Create a plan for your business. We are on to tip number 4. Now, again, we are trying to conquer self-doubt. We are trying to build the courage to start this business. So we have to figure out a plan for sales and marketing. Who am I going to sell to and how am I going to sell to them? There are many platforms now that's free. Sales is free because we have social media. We have several different platforms that we can use to tell people about our products, and we have billions of people who are in the world who are on these platforms, and we don't have to pay any money to get them to know about our business. Free. So you need to come up with a strategy. You need to select 2 platforms and just say, okay, these are the platforms that I'm going to work, and that is a strategy that I'm going to use for marketing and sales. And then you find out and learn as much as you can about these platforms. Tip number 5 is you have to learn new things. You have to learn new tools to drive your business. So here we are in a brand new business space. We have decided to use Instagram and Facebook for our business, we now have the responsibility to learn these platforms inside out, because we are not going to hire a social media marketer right away. So we have to find the ways and the means. So we have to learn new things, we have to learn new tools. And sometimes you need to just buy a course online, sometimes you need to call a friend, sometimes you need to get a business coach, sometimes you need a mentor to help you, or you just join a business club. So I'm starting an e-business lounge club, which is a business club for like-minded persons who want to bring their products to the market but need support, need to have a platform with not just 1 or 2 tips but tons of courses where you have business professionals coming in to coach you through different things, where you can get special deals on various items that you may need, software tools, services that you may need to grow your business, because you don't have the money upfront to invest in all these things right away. So I am bringing in my e-business lounge all the resources that you need to really get up and go. I'm starting out with a very low fee of $19.99, $20 every month for you to get all kinds of resources. And the best part is you'll get experts every month telling you how to drive certain aspects of your business. And you have business coaching, you have opportunities for one-on-one coaching, so that you get the support that you need to move forward, so you can move forward in growing your business and making money, honey. So having said that, tip number 6 is you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible to know that you start out on a particular path, and guess what? There might be a roadblock, there might be a diversion. For example, I started my business in January, my YouTube channel, and I mapped out all the content that I wanted to produce on this channel. And then came COVID-19. And then I realized, oh, I need to start talking about COVID-19. I have to integrate some of this. I have to change my language, I have to change my talk, I have to be understanding of the fact that everybody is now indoors, and the business, the whole global economy has changed and shifted. So I now have to shift. I just have to forget about all that plan and write a new plan. And said, okay. And even when I had written that plan and I did the first 25 videos, I had to pause and say, okay, where am I? Am I getting to where I need to go? Am I meeting the targets? And I wasn't. So I had to revamp and restart again and just bring something new to the table. I cannot start a YouTube channel and offer the same thing that every single soul else is doing. I have to come with something unique, something creative, something inspiring. And so everybody will tell you how to create a business, step by step, how to set up a YouTube channel, step by step, how to set up Pinterest. I am here to give you a little bit more than that, or I'm here to give you something else on top of that. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to show you how you can be strong. I'm here to tell you that you need to stand when you fail. I'm here to encourage you, to show you a different way to look at the seeming obstacle that is in your way, and to find the strength and the courage to be a successful business owner, to be a successful entrepreneur. So I just have to be flexible. I just have to roll with the punches. I have to just roll with the tides and just go where the business landscape is going. So the final tip is to be persistent. If you want your beautiful business to bloom and to become successful. So if you want your business to grow and to blossom and to bloom into a wonderful garden of flowers, where persons can come and just pick and reap and be so in awe, so happy that you have decided to plant this garden, and even so more ecstatic that you are having these beautiful blooms, then you just have to keep going. You just have to be persistent. You just have to know that there will be dark times. When you plant a seed, there's a dark time. There's a time when the seed is underground and it has to be in darkness. So you may start a business now and you might be in a patch of darkness for a while, but you just have to keep going. You just have to keep going. When you're painting a picture, you put underpaintings, darker shades underneath the painting when you're starting out, because it makes the color on top even that much richer. I'm encouraging you to be strong, to not let your fears put you in a dark place, to not let your fears prevent you from stepping out into the light and starting your business. Let me know what your fears are. Put them in the comments below. I'll give you feedback. I'll unpack them with you and see how we can move forward, because I believe in you. I know that your business is going to be successful as long as you take these 7 tips, implement them, and run with it. I know you'll be fine. Seth Godin says, there is no shortage of business ideas. What is missing is the will to execute them. You, my friend, have the will to execute your business. You, my friend, are going to get up out of your lazy chair of complacency and start that business. You've been watching Lady Ash on Ladyash TV. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more of this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.